Good afternoon, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous 2014 Nissan Sentra SV four-door sedan for you today. This is a one-owner vehicle, only got 77,000 miles on it, and this will be a test drive and driving impression video of this vehicle where we will get it on the road, put it through its paces, and take you along with us for the ride so that you can see and hear everything that we see and hear. Now, we also do have an in-depth walk-around video of this vehicle where we go through the ins and outs and demonstrate as many functions and features for you. Make sure you catch that video as well. We will include the description, actually the link to the video in the description portion of the ad anywhere you see this vehicle for sale. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. For those of you who live in California like we do, who are seeing gas prices quickly exceed $5 and reach $6 per gallon, you'll appreciate a vehicle like this. 77,728 miles. This vehicle is known to get over 40 miles to the gallon. These are very smooth, very quiet, and they really only have one catastrophic flaw, and that catastrophic flaw is their automatic transmissions. Now, luckily, this one just had a complete overhaul of the transmission. It was done at the Nissan dealership, and we have a receipt for just under $7,000 paid by the previous owner of the vehicle to have that done. That was done a few months ago. And the replacement transmissions on these are actually designed to be a little bit more robust and a little bit stronger than the original. So for all practical purposes, in most cases, the replacement is much better than what was in it originally. You can most likely, with proper care and maintenance and fluid changes, expect the new transmission to last the lifetime of this vehicle in most cases. This vehicle does incorporate Bluetooth technology, has a premium sound system. You have a 3.5mm auxiliary over here. The heat and AC controls work beautifully. You also have this dash mat protecting the dash from any cracks or damage. Let's go ahead and turn the AC on here. Get some airflow. Very nice. Engine is very smooth, very robust. Transmission is very smooth. The vehicle is actually very quiet. For a four-cylinder vehicle, it is actually surprisingly quiet inside. You leave the road noise out. You don't hear a lot of powertrain noise, even when you get on the throttle. And it's very smooth and comfortable. Seating position is nice and upright. You have these large side view mirrors. And you have those quarter mirrors covering all of your potential blind spots, making this vehicle extremely easy to drive. Going through these twists and turns, these are 40-mile-an-hour twists and turns, going about 50 right now. This vehicle is so easy to drive and invokes so much confidence in the driver that makes you feel like you're actually a better driver than you really are. This is truly one of the easiest vehicles that I've driven in a very, very long time. So if you're shopping for a new driver, student driver, somebody inexperienced, somebody just learning how to drive, this would be the one of the most ideal vehicles you can get for them. Not only as far as maintenance and care goes, it's a great beginner vehicle, but also cost of ownership, what you would spend on fuel and maintenance. Can't beat this vehicle. Ease of driving, ease of parking. You could literally take this vehicle to any mechanic to repair. It doesn't require any specialty high-tech stuff to fix. Wow. This thing actually has really good get up and go. I would be so bold as to call it actually pretty peppy. This next turn, we're going to make a right turn on San Juan, which is going to lead to a lot of rough roads with rough surfaces and a lot of potholes, and let's see how the suspension handles it. This is still an economy vehicle at the end of the day, so I do not expect it to drive like a luxury vehicle, but it handles it pretty good. It doesn't hide these bumps and potholes, but it just absorbs them and makes it feel like it doesn't even matter. Vehicle tracks straight. It doesn't pull to the left, doesn't pull to the right. Brakes are nice and strong. I feel like I could drive this vehicle all day. At our next next turn over here, we're going to be doing a 0 to 60 acceleration pull, where we'll start from a complete stop. And as you can see, our air conditioning is on, and we'll be going up a hill, which means we'll be putting maximum load on this vehicle, and we'll see how quickly we can get from 0 mile per hour stop all the way over to 60. I'll go ahead and zoom in on the instrument cluster just to show you I'm completely stopped. And here we go. About 50% throttle, 60, 75% throttle. And before you know it, we're at 60. Wow, those shifts feel so smooth. Unbelievable. And as I stomp on my brakes to slow down to a slower speed and a safer speed, I don't feel any shaking on the steering wheel. Don't feel any shaking on the brake pedal. Don't feel any shaking on the chassis whatsoever. Nothing that would indicate any warpage of the brakes or rotors whatsoever. So smooth, so comfortable. I'm a big fan, folks. I'm a big fan. I'm not a huge Nissan fan, but since the transmission was addressed on this one, transmissions are not only something the Sentras struggle with, Muranos struggle with them, Altimas, Maximas. Many of the Nissan vehicles struggle with transmissions, unfortunately. But since this one's been addressed, somebody put in a whole lot of money, folks. Almost as much as the value of the car to get this transmission done. Had it done right, had it done at the Nissan dealership. So it's great that the one and only thing that is catastrophic that fails on these things that are known to fail have already been addressed. Folks, we're going to be bringing this vehicle to market at $8,888, 8888. It's a lot of car for the money. At this price point, there's not going to be a whole lot of depreciation that you could expect down the road, as long as you continue to take care of the car in the same fashion that it has been taken care of thus far. You keep up with the maintenance, you don't mess up the body, you don't mess up the paint, you can virtually expect to get your money back just about any time in the future. Luckily, with our silent tax that we are experiencing called inflation, it will allow you to pretty much sell this car, maybe, I predict at this rate in 10 years and 100,000 miles, and probably still get your money back. Of course, your money will be worth a whole lot less at that time, but that will be a video for a different day. Folks, if you've enjoyed our video thus far, please do consider giving us a thumbs up and also subscribing to our channel. Really are concentrating on growing our YouTube channel this year and cannot do it without your help, so please like and subscribe, hit the bell notification icon. For those of you watching us from out of state or out of town, I do want to remind you we also do have affordable nationwide shipping and transport services available as well, so just give us a call, drop us a note, shoot us an email, text message. We got your quote on what it would take to get this vehicle from our doorstep to yours. And if you still have any questions, concerns, or comments, you can get me directly by dialing me at area code 916-765-7575. And of course, you can find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website, which is directautooutlet.com. We'll go ahead and back up here and back up into a parking spot. I do want to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us and spending your valuable time with us. We do hope to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.